Hello and welcome to the Indiana University Jacobs School of Music. My name is Brent Galt, and I'm here today in the Georgina Joshi recording studio. Today, we will be exploring a movement from Carnival of the Animals by Camille Sainte-Seans. In this episode, we explore one of the largest instruments of the string family and the largest animal our composer chose to write music about in this collection of pieces. We will be moving along as we learn about the piece and experience some things in the music. I'm so glad you're joining us today, so let's get started. Today's piece comes from a collection titled Carnival of the Animals. This group of pieces was written by Camille Sainte-Seans, a French composer who lived from 1835 to 1921. Carnival of the Animals was a set of 14 pieces that the composer created to be performed for his friends. When Sainte-Seans wrote these pieces, he never imagined that they would be performed in public. Each of the 14 pieces in Carnival of the Animals represents a specific character. In this video, we are working with the elephant. You all know that an elephant is a very large animal with a long trunk. When writing this piece, Sainte-Seans looked for an instrument that might sound the way an elephant looks and moves. Let's see what he decided to do. Here we see a picture of our friend the elephant. Because elephants are so large, they sometimes appear to move slowly and in a way that, for lack of a better word, is a bit clunky. The other photo you see is of a string bass, but you may have already known that. Our string bass is the largest instrument in our ensemble, and this piece, devoted to our elephant, gives the bass its chance to shine. Let's watch and listen as our bass performs the main elephant solo. You'll notice that because the instrument is so big, it has a very low sound. Keep a beat with me as we listen. Here we go. Great job! Now, this piece is meant to be a bit comical. One way the composer does this is to put the piece in 3-beat meter. This means that the music is grouped into 3 beats with a pattern of strong, weak, weak. Just like this picture of my elephants, where the first is larger and the other 2 are smaller. Let's do a pat, touch, touch pattern together to feel this meter. It reminds me of a very famous dance called a waltz that is very smooth and light, not at all like an elephant. Here we go. Pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch. Awesome. Great job. Why don't we try a different pattern with this next picture? Since this is a different set of photos, let's perform a different 3-beat movement using our head and shoulders. Here we go. Pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch. Great job. I think we're ready to listen and move to our entire piece. The piece has sections, and the first and last sections are the same. Here's a picture of how the piece is put together. The first and third sections are the same, so during those sections, we'll use our elephant movement as we listen. Let's review that together. Here we go. Pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch. During the middle section, let's use that bass movement we used earlier. Do you remember what it is? Let's remind ourselves one more time. Pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch, pat, touch, touch. Terrific. Now, as you listen, watch our graphics and musicians, and I'll also be here performing our movement with you. Are you ready? Here we go. starting right here. Get ready to move. Here we go. Good job. And we're going back. Here we go. Wonderful job! Now, during that middle section, our composer plays a little joke by having the bass play the theme from another piece entitled The Ballet of the Sylphs. This is funny because ballets are usually very light and graceful, and elephants usually aren't. As we listen this time, we'll keep our movement for the two elephant sections, but see if you can create your own 3-beat movement that follows our strong, weak, weak pattern for that second section and use it. I think I'm going to do this. Pat, cross, cross, pat, cross, cross, pat, cross, cross, pat, cross, cross. Now, show me what you plan to do while I do my movement. You ready? Here we go. Pat, cross, cross, pat, cross, cross, pat, cross, cross, pat, cross, cross. I saw a lot of great ideas. Okay, let's listen and move with our musicians. Get ready. Back to our elephant movement. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready to show me your pattern. Here we go. Back to the old one and good job. Wonderful job. How did you do? I bet it was fantastic. What a great time we've had today listening to the string bass and moving in 3-beat meter with our elephant friends. You might go back and listen again to see if you can create your own 3-beat movements for all sections this next time. I look forward to seeing you again in one of our other episodes as we explore another piece in Carnival of the Animals. Give yourself a round of applause and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us.